What's up with it, YouTube? Bama Blends back at it again with another video, another tutorial on the channel. You know, my second video here today. We're gonna get into it with my guy today. With my guy Isaac. We work with each other at Walmart. Man, it's a funny guy, funny cat, man. Nothing but funny vibes every time I'm always around my guy. And today we got a hot taper on my guy Isaac. So for the plug y'all in, these are one of my favorite haircuts to do, man. Can't complain. So we gotta do the hot taper. So I'm setting my guideline at the ear, just making a straight line down so I can make it only use my vertical bars. I always set my guideline there, and then we're gonna go over the other side, and we're gonna set my ball guideline as well. I always do this just so I can make sure I keep a symmetrical fade and always be consistent, and I always show consistency to my client to where he knows that he's gonna get nothing but the consistency and everything like that. You know, not everybody else do that, man. Just Bama Blends kind of way, you know. And I think this is how I do it. Now we're going in with a 2.5 guard. We're just flicking just so I can create some of that shape of my afro. We're getting everything down together, man. We're just creating this shape so the afro can flow together. You know, I can all look nice and symmetrical. So we're gonna start off with my clipper fully open by the 1/2 inch. We start off my first guideline by the 1/2 inch. Just so we can create some of that shape, move some of that hair out the way. So now we're going in with the 1 guard fully open, about a full inch on the hair. I always go about a full inch. I always do this. I don't know, just how I kind of go about my systems and everything like that. It's just me doing lever play, and I'm going with it. The 1 guard closed with the grain, so I connect all the hairs together, so I can make everything one length. Now I go in with my number 1 guard. We're going open, and then we're gonna go halfway here, flicking that using the 2 teeth of the corner, and then we're going fully closed at my guideline, which I set my guideline at the bottom of my guideline, just so I can have a faint line. Even though it's not gonna take it all the way out, but the 1/16 will take it out and create a good line. I'm just stretching the skin, getting everything together, man. Just starting to see how this fade starting to flow and get together, man. Just love it. Just love the way this barbering thing comes out. And I'm a 1/16 guard. We're going halfway. I went fully open, attack some of them dark spots to get most of these dark spots out the way. Then we're going in halfway, and then I'm going in fully closed, attack these lines at the bottom, so I can create these lines and bring my fade together and make it symmetrical. And honestly, man, this is literally how I do my blending work, and this is how I really blend. Most of my blends out really fast, really quickly. You see, and it's starting to flow together. I'm starting to like how it flows together. This honestly, to me, has my best system. I love this system. Now we're going in detailing with the 2 teeth of the corner of the blade, just making sure everything flows together, make sure everything looks nice, and just contours the head and make everything blend. Looks amazing. Then we're going in with a 1.5 guard just to create some shape to that fro as well as we did last time. So we're gonna do it now. We're going close just so we can make sure that shape is really there. We're going with the grain just to see what it does with me, and then we're just gonna just tack it just so we can just see how this shape and how this side looks. Honestly, man, this fade going crazy. It's coming together, and now we're going close at the bottom of my guideline, just attacking that bottom line, literally inch by inch, little bit by little bit. And we're going halfway right here, and then we're gonna go fully open, flicking it out fully open. So then the transition just comes together. It looks beautiful. The transition looks amazing. We're just attacking it using the corner. I see a little dark spots, a little line of demarcation on the side. So we can go with the 1/16 guard with the grain to bring everything together, and that bang, look at that, makes it flow together. Now we come to the back. We'll do our 4 guard open, just flicking at that hair, making sure we create that shape of it. Because my client, he normally gets a low taper in the back because his last barber normally gives him a low taper in the back. But this time he said that he wants to make it a little bit higher and bring it up a little bit more. So that, you know, that's what we're going to do today for my guy. So I'm just going close, and I'm going open with it. I'm going close with it with the grain, and then I'm going open with it against the grain just to create some of that shape, make sure I can have that flow of it to come all together, and it just to create that afro shape, man. It just kind of gives me like a old school back in the day kind of afro kind of guy, you know. it's how, that's just how I look at everything like this, like old school back in the day kind of guy. Everything, come together like a microphone, but my guy don't really want that. He wants the little messy kind of look, so that's what we're gonna give my guy today. So right now in this camera angle you can't see it, but I'm setting in my guideline. Just going with it, starting to set my guideline, make sure everything together. Got my 2-guard on, going with it open so I can debulk and create some of that line, so I can get everything together. And here we go into it. We're gonna go with the 1-guard fully open, and we're just gonna tack it. I didn't really want to set a harsh line in the back because I feel like it'd be really hard for me to take it out. So sorry about this camera angle, and I'm starting to learn, still trying to figure out how to get all this stuff down the pack. But we're gonna go with the clipper fully open, and then we're going with the grain like I did on the side of the head. Literally, my system on the side of the head is the same in the back. In the back of the head is all the way around. It's exactly how I do this thing. So we're going in with the 1-guard open, just attacking that line. I'm creating about a 1/2 inch of a line, making it good. And then we're gonna go lever close just so I can attack the bottom of it to make everything come together and make it a faint line. You just gotta understand that, and this stuff, it comes with repetition with shots, man. I put up this shot so many times, man, to where I know this shot gonna drop, man. It's kind of crazy, I'm relating it to basketball because, basketball is really one of the easiest way to relate to it, I'm really a football guy, but it's okay. You can use this way. It'd be way much easier. So then, what I just say is I'm going in with my 1/16 guard just to bring everything together, just to make sure everything go together. I'm just doing a little bit of lever play with this one. This lever playing it just so I can make sure everything comes in and comes good, so I can have a symmetrical fade. And that's literally all I do, just so I can just make sure everything flow together and everything just gonna come naturally. It looks beautiful for me, man. I love this way this look. I love the way this system works. I've been using my system and learning how to use a system for a while. I've been doing like 5-6 systems, but this system to me makes my haircuts come out better, in my opinion. So just come in and enjoy the ride with me. So this is what I love to do. I'm just doing a little bit of detail with my 1/16 guard, going with a 1/2 inch. And this is my motivational side. I just tell everybody, watch over the people that you love and everything like that. It's kind of crazy because this week, man, I lost my granddad on Friday, and then I got a notification that my friend died. So, man, I just been going through that a little bit. Life been treating me, ups and downs, but it's okay. I'm still gonna go with the punches, make sure everything's good for myself. I can't complain. I can't slow down for that. So I just make sure I put on for my brother, along with my guy Puda. We get into this, man, for my guy, So what I just want to say, man, is honestly, man, just chase that dream, man. Do everything that makes you happy, because whatever makes you happy in the future, you're gonna be happy and you're gonna love the thing that you do. You really don't want to do anything that you don't want to do in life, because a lot of people do their dreams and do everything that they have to do because their parent tells them what to do or their spouse tells them what to do. And if you just do what you want to do, man, and what makes you happy, I'm telling you, in the long run, you're gonna just thank yourself and be grateful for what you've done. Honestly, what I say is just do everything that makes you wake up at night and just be like, man, I gotta have it. Because if you do that and you look back on yourself in the next year or years to come, you're going to just see yourself and just be like, man, like, I'm grateful. I'm so happy that I did this. And you're just going to look at it and just be amazed and just happy with what you did. So I just say, man, don't worry about what everybody else got to say about anything you do. If anybody tell you that your dream, you can't make it happen, man, just show them differently, man, because it's kind of crazy. Lately, this world been going in and out, we're going crazy. Everybody just been acting different, So just make sure you do what you're supposed to do and know what you're supposed to do. And don't let nobody ever tell you that your dream is not possible, because everybody's dream is possible. If God didn't make us to not have dreams. So use that what makes you, motivate you, and do everything. Just chase it, because nobody can stop you but yourself. And everybody can say that. I can say that for myself. When you settle for something little, you only gonna be little. So you gotta be able to get out that comfort box. That comfort box is what's gonna make you have this thing. And with this barbering thing, I really love this. I want to say shout out to my instructor, Dave and Lil Dave, man. They just made me love this barber game even more. I can really just cut hair and not worry about $1. I'd rather just have my guys come in looking fresh, give them a fresh haircut, and then they just leave, go to the gas station, smile and want to go talk to girls, man. And that's really what I do this for. I don't really do it for the money or any fame, anything like that. I just love to just make my clients feel happy about everything that they doing. Honestly, so we're finna get in here, finna get some of this holding spray on my client. Finna set my client up for some good holding spray. Get them together. Using some of that liquor razor, I've been trying out new different holding sprays, trying to figure out what really works for me. I really don't know. I'm just trying to find some. So if y'all know anything, let me know in the comment section to where what I can get to bring everything together. Now I'm just using some clothespins to bring my guy together. I said clothespins, hairpins to bring my guy together. Get my guy together, man. We just laughing, having a great time right here, man. And we're just going with the one guard open. We're just going with the hairline. We're just knocking it down just a little bit. We want to still leave it a little bit dark on our form so we can make sure everything goes together. We're going to use my blow dryer to dry it off a little bit. Use my Babyliss metal comb just so I can pull the hair to me so I can make sure that the hair is fully out so that we don't get all the straggler hair that needs to be cut off when I do these lineups, man. Honestly, the lineup is the best part and my favorite thing to do. When it gets to this lineup, man, honestly, I think I'm dangerous and I'm nasty with these things, man. But man, everybody else got a different preference, so I'm just doing a little bit of detailing with my trimmer, just making it a little bit more bald. And here we're gonna go in the neckline, set my line in, and honestly, man, that liquid razor making that look crazy, making that line look pretty sharp. I love exactly how that liquid razor make it come out, man. Liquid razor isn't bad. I gotta learn how to use it more because sometimes I apply it too much, but it's okay. Still leaving a crispy line, making that line, leaving a little bit of ash line. That's exactly how I want it to look. So just going to get the ears, I'm like, we're in this barber game. We're really personal groomers, man. We learn how to get everybody. We have to get everybody looking good, man. So if it comes with cleaning the ears, man, that's exactly what you need to do. Clean them ears. And we're going right here, and we're going to my second straight vertical bar, and then we're just clearing out some of that hair that's left on the axis left, and then we're going to just fold the ear down, and then we're going to just make a U shape going across the head, just making that curve, make the curve look beautiful, come together, make it look really good. So now I'm starting my lineup. I'm just positioning the head to where I feel like it'd be good for me to where I can see the lineup. And I'm looking at my guy has a little bit of overhang, and so I'm just going in the middle of the overhang. I'm going to start my middle, and we're going straight to the left side. To me, going to the left side is me, like my dominant side. So I'm going to the left side, creating a line, making sure my line is symmetrical. Everything's good. Just create my line, creating that ash line. Then we're going ahead and just doing a little bit of detail on my line. And then we're going to come over and do the vertical bar. I always make sure that my vertical bar is pretty good. Tap that line and make everything go. My client has really a light vertical bar. It's not heavy, not too heavy, not too dark. It's enough to get him through there. But as soon as I enhance this thing, he's gonna look even better, man. This vertical bar is crazy. So we're gonna use our vertical bar, get everything crispy, making that line look symmetrical. Best thing, of the lineup, the art of the lineup, the best thing, make the line symmetrical. And then I'm just making sure that this line is just crispy, straight. That's all I try to do, man. Make all my clients, make them all look crispy, because that's literally a part of a haircut. Mainly, most part of a haircut, an important part of a haircut to my people, is that the lineup is really straight. And I'm just coming here and I'm doing a little detailing work, just seeing the little hairs I need to get. And and then we're gonna come back again to the other side. I'm gonna position my client in the direction to where the head looks symmetrical for me, and then we're gonna just go get into this thing again. I'm gonna position that head for you, comb it down, do a little bit of detail work first. I always do a little bit of detail work just in case if I see anything. I always put my trimmer down to do this, just so I can see what my work is for myself, and this is how I always get that crazy, good looking, fade after. So I'm just positioning my guy's head, and we're going straight across. One thing I learned about doing a lineup is when you do this, make sure your blade is completely flat. You really can't put a straight line on a round object. So I always know that, you can make a line really straight, but you can't put a straight line on a round object. It's not gonna happen. So you kind of just gotta look at this thing. Like me, I'm kind of a guy. I'm a numbers, I'm a shapes kind of guy. I can really see the shape and everything in my head before I put it out on paper, before I put it out on anything. So we're just coming over here and we're getting this vertical bar together. So I just see the hairline. I just know that his hairline is not really dark, but I just know that once I use this holding spray and once I use my trimmers and my Bama Blends blade, that it will actually just come together and everything will just flow together. And that's how I do. Now right here, I'm just relieving some of this holding spray off of it. Either way, it's gonna come off. I'm using my straight razor to take most of it off. Now we're gonna use my enhancements. With this enhancement, I used the Tune 45 enhancement before. I really love Tune 45 one. I love every enhancement one. I've tried every one of them out. Most of them. The only thing I haven't tried is actually the Kiss Express one. But I just say this is the flow enhancements, and honestly, to me, this looks the most naturalist to me. So I've been using this lately, and a lot of my clients been telling me that it lasts them a longer time. So I've just been using this a little bit more and see just so I'm just doing a little bit of test run right now. I really don't know if I really like it or not. But to me, I love my clients love it, so I'm not gonna stop declining the service for them. So and my guy, he loves the enhancements, man. And honestly, I just love using the enhancements because it adds, services. It brings more money and revenue in your pocket. A lot of these clients want these sharp, clean lines, and you gotta do that. And the only thing you can do is use some enhancements, and you get it together. So that's what you gotta do for your client. I'm coming in with my pencil, my black ice pencil. Just making thin, crispy lines. Not too big, not too little. Obviously you can see my guy here, jokester, man, really funny, man. But yeah, we just creating some skinny lines to where you really can't see them, but they're there. So this is really just for my Kodak moments, just so when I take pictures or when my guy leaves, he's just crispy. Always gonna be crispy. So this is literally I just do that for. I just grab my trimmer and I just use that like I use it as a concealer. Women use concealer for their eyeliner. This is literally I just use that and I just blend that. So this is literally my trimmer is my blending. It'd be me blending out that concealer. So it's kind of like using another service industry into the barber game. It's kind of fascinating. Really good. You can connect a lot of different industries into one. And this is really what this barber game is, just taking bits and pieces from other different things. This is literally all I do in this barber game. I just see and relate to different things in here, Same thing as, a hairstylist, they can relate to different things when they're using their shears and, find different things. But here I just come in, I'm just doing a little bit more detail work, just making sure that my client is fully clean. I just like to make sure my guy really clean, looks really good. And I'm just using my shaver here at this moment in time. I'm just doing a little bit of blend at the bottom of my blend, just so I can make it all just flow together and make my fade come together. I never do it on the back, I just noticed that, kind of, coarse hair people, they can't really get on the back. Some of them really bump up. So, I just make sure I just stay away from using the shaver on the back of their neck. You know, some of them actually work, some of it don't. But I'm coming to the other side and just make sure that bald, make sure everything just flow together and make everything come together. And honestly, this haircut is fire. I'm loving how this blend came out. I'm loving how everything just working, getting my guy together. Now we're just finna go ahead and use a straight razor. I use the crispy line straight razor. To me, I love the turkey straight razor. That's probably to me my best and my favorite straight razor I love to use. I like to use the exposed blade because it's like detailing for me. But not a lot of people can use that because you have to only go over it like a few times, and a lot of people don't go over the line. They go over it like 4 or 5 times. You know, it leaves a little bit of irritation to the skin. So I just say that if you use an exposed blade, make sure that you go over the line like 1 or 2 times. You know, don't really attack the line that much. So I just say don't do that because, you know, you have my guy over here red in the chair. So, you know, when I'm going here now, I'm just taking all the excess off, making sure my guy just looks crispy, looks really clean. You know, this all I'm doing this for, man, because you can tell right here, man, my guy looking icy. Got my guy together today, man. Man, this video is nasty. I love this video. Man, my guy, man, we went crazy on this video. So I'm just getting all the access off my guy, making sure that everything, you know, everything's good. You know, I don't want him walking in with access holding spray or access liquid razor on them. You know, that's not really what I want to do. So yeah, I gotta make sure my guy looks clean. You know, it looks amazing. This came out fire. My guy came out fire. You know, and honestly, he's ready to go for his first day. Cause this haircut was for his first day haircut. And you know, I just doubled up on the enhancements. I just want to see what the fibers would do to it. You know, I normally don't double up on enhancements, but today I just did. I just wanted to see how the fibers will make this haircut look even better. Will it make it look even 10 times better? So I'm just trying out the fibers. You know, I haven't used the fibers in so long since I had that 245 no drip and, you know, the flow enhancements. I really haven't used anything after that. So just got my guy coming in. We getting them together. Can't complain. We're gonna show my guy that mirror. Man, my guy said he loved it, man. Trying to get my guy together. And after the services, it's always just give my guy some curling cream, you know, the curl activator to make his hair stand out more, because my guy, his hair really curls up, and when it curls up, man, it looks really amazing. So his hair texture looks really good with this. So I just put it in his hair and I just did the sponge just a little bit so that we can get it all looking icy. And my guy, we would normally do the mustache, but my guy told me today he didn't want to get his mustache done. And also he's a little ticklish, so, you know, he really can't last. He can't last long when I do the mustache. So, you know, I just got my guy together. You know, just, you know, getting my guy together, making that messy look, man. I just want to say that thank y'all for just coming and watching my YouTube channel, my YouTube video today. Just come back, man. I hope y'all like this video. Y'all subscribe to the video. I hope y'all learned something from me. You know, I'm still trying to get better at this thing. So if y'all know anything, give me some tips in the comments. You know, I'm always willing to learn. So with that being said, you know, y'all have a good rest of y'all's day, and thank y'all for being with me on this fine, beautiful morning. Y'all have a good rest of y'all's day.